another session to get you acquainted with the tools and resources offered by Better Homes and Gardens Kansas City Homes. Today, I'm going to give you a quick introduction to Google Drive. To sign into Google Drive, you're going to use your Kansas City Homes email address. I'm going to use my training email address here. It has saved the password, so I'm going to hit next, and then I have to enter my two-step verification number. And I'm going to hit next. And I am now in Drive. To access Drive, I'll show you kind of from scratch from a new tab. If you're already logged in to Chrome, I use Chrome as my browser. I think it's probably the most user-friendly and best browser to use. Even though I'm on a Mac, I use Chrome. Let me show you what this looks like if you're just starting from a new tab here. So if I want to get to Drive, what I want to do is make sure first and foremost in this little circle up here, I want to click on this and make sure that I'm logged in to Chrome using my Kansas City Homes account. If I am not, and I might be logged in using a personal account, I am not going to have the same options in Drive. So this is the first thing that you want to make sure to check. And again, you can go through the login procedure that I just went through to get logged in under your Kansas City Homes account. But when you come back again and open a new tab in Chrome, just click on that and make sure that you're logged in as your kansascityhomes.com account. So I'm going to come right up here to the waffle, and under the waffle I have all of the Google resources here. So everything that lives in G Suite. So there's my Gmail right there that I could click on. Today we're going to go to Drive. Drive is a little green, yellow, and blue triangle. So I'm going to click on that, and now I'm in my Drive. So you have access to your own Drive as well as some shared drives. The shared drives are tools and resources from corporate and from your office. So I'm going to start there. Over here on the left-hand side, we have my Drive, and then I'm going to click right down here on shared drives. And yours will look just a little bit different than mine does. I have access here as an agent to the agent marketing folder, the agent training folder. That's everything that comes from me in regards to engage in all the class resources. We're going to go there in just a second. And then what might look a little different on your screen is you should have access to your office Drive. And some offices use Drive more than others, but hopefully you've got an office where the brokers and admins are putting resources for you into your office Drive. Let's click on the agent training drive real quick. Again, this is where I put everything that you need, resources, links, etc., content from classes. Everything goes into this agent training drive, and you have access to it at any time under your shared drives. And again, we're under agent training. So the first thing that I want to show you, and once you get off of this little recording here, it's one of the first things I want you to do. I want you to go into your Drive and find your agent training drive, and then go to your G Suite resources. We're going to open up this folder, and in here is a really handy PDF called the Drive Cheat Sheet. I recommend downloading this or printing it off and having this handy. This is really a great overview of, if you've never used Google Drive before, of the capabilities. I absolutely love Google Drive. It's where I save everything that I create, everything that I'm working on. It all gets saved in Google Drive, and that way I can have access to it from any device, including my phone, any computer, regardless of where I am. So if I run into the office and I don't have my laptop with me, I can jump on any of the public machines, log into Drive, and have access to everything that I've ever created, including all of my class PowerPoints, my client folders. I keep and save everything in Drive. The other benefit to that is it's not taking up space on my laptop, on my computer. And if something were to happen with my computer, if it were to crash, or, God forbid, I drop it, I don't have to worry about all my files. They're all saved, including all my photos, which is nice. So again, first thing I want you to do when you get into your Drive is go to that shared drive, go to agent training, go to the G Suite resources, and pull open this Drive cheat sheet. When I pull this open, up here in the upper right, I can either print it, I can download it, a copy of this to my computer, or I can hit this little, that logo should look familiar, the little drive with the plus, and that will add a copy of it to my own personal drive. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that, and I'll show you where this shows up. Right there, it gives me a window, asks me where I want to save this. If I just want it saved in my drive, if I want it saved in a folder, I can click through to a folder. We'll just put it in my drive. Add shortcut here. And I can close that. Now, biggest question I usually get when people first log into Drive, they're like, what are all these things at the top? I didn't put that in here. Well, you might have added it to your Drive from Gmail and not realized it. This is not everything that's in your Drive. This is the things you'll see right up here at the top where it says Quick Access. These are the things that you've either frequently opened or last opened will be right up here at the top. So if I refresh this, we'll probably see, yep, right here, the Drive cheat sheet that I just put in there. So it kind of gives you a preview of your most recent things that you've touched in Drive, which is nice. To find all of your documents, you'll go down below here. And in here, I've got different folders. The gray here denotes that there's a folder. And then I also have documents. I highly recommend as you start using Drive to keep yourself organized and use folders. So if I were to take you into my personal Drive, you would see that I have my client folders organized by year. So I have a folder that's that's my buyers, and within that I have a folder that's my 2020 buyers, and inside of that I have subfolders for every one of my clients where I save their important documents. When I get pictures from photographers on listings, I'll put them in that folder. Anything I need quick access to, I'll put in that folder. Just like saving it to your computer, same concept. To add a folder in Drive, right up here at the top, I'm right under the Drive logo, there's this new plus button. If I click that, I'm going to do a new folder. It's right here, my first options, and I'll show you in a second what these other options are. But I'm going to do folder, and I'm going to call this folder Test for Video. I'm going to hit create, and here's this folder right here. And if I want to put this Drive cheat sheet that I just put in here, if I want to put that, I can drag and drop it. So that's another way that I can keep myself organized. But now I have this folder created and I can add things to it. If I want to add something that's on my computer into this folder, I would again come up here and hit this new button. Instead of a new folder, I'm going to do a new file upload. So I'm going to upload from my computer into Drive. So let's click File Upload, and I am just going to pick the first thing I see here. This gives me all the options on my computer here. If I go to desktop, there's all the stuff I have on my desktop. All the documents that I have. Again, you're not going to see much because I save everything in Drive. So let's go back to my desktop, and I'm just going to throw something in there. Right down here at the bottom, it'll tell me, give me progress on my upload. And here's this document that I just loaded. Once you have things in Drive, if you double click them, it'll open a preview for you. And then up here at the top, it'll ask how you want to open this. This is a PDF. So you can't manipulate this. I'm opening it to probably print it. So I would do that from, again, right up here. Or if I want to open it to manipulate it, I could do that if I have connected apps. If this was a doc, for example, something that was created in Microsoft Word, I could open it in Google Docs. Because this is a PDF, there's really not a whole lot you're going to be able to do with it in Drive, just like if you were to open it on your computer. It's a static document. Over here on the left-hand side, just want to show you a couple other navigation things. Under the new here, we did new folder, we did new file upload. If I want to upload an entire folder from my computer, I can do that as well. So I'm going to click folder upload, and I want to upload this entire folder into here. And so I just highlight the folder here and I hit upload. There's 50 items in there that are all going to be uploaded there to Drive, and I'll have access to those. They were on my desktop, and now I have access to those from any device anywhere, which is very nice. Oh, continue upload. Okay, so a couple other things over here on the left-hand side for you under this new. If I go to Google Docs here, this is where I can start a new, this is going to open, it looks a whole lot like Microsoft Word. So I can create things right in here and they're automatically saved on my drive, which is nice. I don't have to upload them. I can create right from Drive. And this is using Google Docs. And then you also have a couple of other resources as well. Google Sheets acts like Excel and Google Slides acts like PowerPoint. And then there's some more for you as well. These you probably won't use as often, but I use these three all the time, almost daily. All right, that is your quick tutorial, quick tour of Google Drive, how you access it, where you'll find things, and how it's going to save you time and keep you more organized. For the next video, you might want to watch the full class I did on the tour of Google Drive. I go a little bit more in depth on all of these things. You can find that on BHGenius, or on the BHGenius YouTube channel under G Suite Resources. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.